Chapter 18. I'm disoriented, Adam said. The young riders look around at soaring trees, the highest they had seen thus far. They were deep in the jungle. They could tell. The sound was different. No water ran. Few birds were chirping, few bugs. Down the hill they came into a kind of meadow, sun-kissed and broad, yellow, gold, and green. They hopped on boards. Behind two hills protruded something colossal, something black and not any natural shape. "Where are we?" said Maya. Ubuntu didn't answer. They approached. Other giant figures came into view. Maya and Adam were in awe. Even Jata and Niku were struck and speechless. Before them in a jungle forest lay the ruins of an enormous compound. Two massive black statues, and old with moss and tarnish of what once seemed to be gloss, which could be seen in patches. Two colossal figures, one man, one woman, standing straight up, feet together, with arms fully extended straight out, holding one board in each hand. The jungle was closing in on the statues. Vines crept up the crumbling rock. Ubuntu passed between the statues walking, followed by Maya and friends looking up at the statues. "What is this?" Maya asked. "Sacred ground," Ubuntu said softly. "Very old." She brushed the toe of one of the statues with her hand. "Ancient." "But," Adam said, "what is this black rock? There's nothing like this in Africa." "There hasn't been for quite some time," Ubuntu said as she looked around. Adam and Maya looked at each other. The group approached a black step pyramid of old rock, cracking and overgrown with vines and grasses settled in soil. "Has no one seen this?" Maya asked. "We are deeper in the jungle than you think," Ubuntu said. "What about like satellites?" Adam put forth. "We do have technology now." "Not like our technology," Ubuntu said. "Come on, I have to show you something," she said and started walking up the steps. They climbed and climbed the giant obsidian pyramid until they reached the top. "And here it is," Ubuntu said, leaning on her board, one hand gesturing outward. Before them stretched a gigantic platform sloping down slightly, hundreds of feet in the air. Beyond the platform, a series of huge stone chutes taking all manner of paths through the air, crossing each other with jumps and landings or tunnels through walls of other chutes. "Is this heaven?" Adam asked her. "Basically, yes," Ubuntu laughed. They looked out at the crazy track, imagining an ancient race of riders inhabiting the compound. "Come," said Ubuntu. They followed her down the slope toward the tracks. Ubuntu floated down the stone chutes. The chutes swerved and crossed. The black stone banked and curved and beamed in the late afternoon sun. They had never experienced such perfect flow from the force of the turns. The design in the mind of the creator was clearly divinely inspired. Ahead, the tracks converged and slipped into a large cave mouth protruding from the ground. The boarders entered the subterranean tracks, lit by holes of skylight overhead. The tracks took tunnel pathways and mind-bending three-dimensional shifts, intersecting still as they twisted. Descending now, letting out together into a huge underground cave with a sapphire blue lake beneath a skylight opening high overhead. The room was larger than a stadium. Ubuntu led them down onto a small shore beside the lake of charcoal sand. There, behind a row of cave stone pillars, was a room.